Biafrans have chosen their leader.
And who is that?
Nnamdi Kanu. Don't everything about Biafrans. Call him. Talk to him.
I know what the Igbo electors are saying. I know what the Igbo politicians are saying. But let's remember, if government is for the people, which is something that Nigerians have forgotten about, if government is for the people, shouldn't they be listening to the people? I can bet you today that if you take a referendum in Igbo land and in the whole of Biafra region, I can guarantee you that more than 80% of Igbos and Biafrans will vote to get the hell out of Nigeria, because Nigeria has not served their interest. The people you call Igbo elite are the people that are benefiting from the rot called Nigeria. The politicians are getting fat. We know how the money they make from the oil, and they're cutting them all over out. So the elite you're talking about are working for the Nigerian government. So why do you think they will let Nigeria change? If Nigeria changes, they will no longer have the opportunity to loot the way they've been looting. So yes, I know very well that the Igbo elite are singing the Nigerian song, but nobody's pointing you the way forward in that song. We've gone through this for the past 60 years, and we've seen Nigeria going backwards instead of forward. Take any parameter of measuring development in Nigeria today and tell me which one that is looking up. I don't see one. So yes, they can keep singing Nigeria, but the Nigeria we have today is a Nigeria that was recreated in the image of the North.
Envy and anger over the Igbos.
The call for referendum is not a call for war.
Without him, there will be no peace in Nigeria.
They have been killing Biafrans, and they continue to kill Biafra.
The way he disobeys the court orders, sets the military upon a peaceful, unarmed people.
They have killed 3.5 million people. From 1914 to today, they have been killing Biafrans, and they continue to kill Biafra.
Why would Yoruba people in general want his head, and Hausa say, oh, bury him today? The reason why people are telling you he is preaching hate is because of envy and anger over the Igbos. That's number one. Number two, Biafrans have chosen their leader.
And who is that?
Nnamdi Kanu. Don't everything about Biafrans. Call him. Talk to him.
Please hold on, do me a favor by clicking the subscribe button. That's the only way you can encourage and support us. Click the subscribe button right now. Share to everyone so that they will see what is going on. And please pay serious attention and watch this video from the starting to the end. This is a video that you must pay serious attention and watch, and share your opinion and thoughts at the comment section. Your opinion and your thought is really needed at the comment section. Please share to everyone and click the subscribe button. Thank you.
Who are protesting against the Nigerian government and what has been going on with the killings. So let's talk to some of them. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Ike Peters.
Ike Peters.
Yes.
So why are you here today?
I'm out here to tell Nigeria to leave us alone. We want to go. We want to go. We want a referendum. Just tell us. Put a vote. You want to go? You don't want to go? If they say we want to go, if we win, we go. We don't win, we stay.
Yeah.
It's a very simple.
But they're saying that there's no provision for that in the Constitution.
Beg you. Constitution. Constitution has nothing to do with referendum. If you and your wife, when they marry, right? And the woman say, I want to go. You say, oh, no, for church. You will say, for better or for worse. What will you do? Kill her or beat her up? You let her go.
But when they say that the Eastern governors were the people who said they should prescribe.
Those people who elected them, they're not defending us, they're working for the federal government. Let them have a referendum. If they think that they are winning, just referendum. It's very simple. If we don't get 80%, we'll stay. If we don't get 80%, we stay. Okay. If we get anything 80%, we'll stay.
Okay, let me talk to somebody else. So,
yes.
Where is Nnamdi Kanu?
Why are you worried?
Nigerian government.
Yeah. Why are you worried about asking IPOB or Biafrans about Nnamdi Kanu? Who went to his house and invaded him?
The government.
So they ask them the question.
They said they don't have him.
Well, they're lying to you. They have never told the truth, and we never tell you the truth. There is no Nigerian government, and Nigerian people are the biggest liars on the planet.
Now, who is speaking for the Eastern people? Is it Ohaneze or is it the IPO?
Let me tell you. Let me open your eyes and your ears, and for the people who are listening. Biafrans have chosen their leader.
And who is that?
Nnamdi Kanu. Don't give them a leader and tell them Ohaneze is your leader. Okorocha is your leader. No. They followed him in mass. They followed him everywhere he went. We have a leader. If you want to know everything about Biafrans, call him. Talk to him. Without him, there will be no peace in Nigeria. Any more questions?
So what is the end game now? Now that Nnamdi is not there anymore and we don't know where he is, what's the end game? What's the plan?
Well, you said Nnamdi is not there anymore. Is there anything that you know that we don't know?
No, I'm asking. We are trying to find out.
No, you said now that Nnamdi is
not there on the ground.
No, who said that he's not there?
Oh, he's there?
Oh, well, ask him.
No, we don't know. The government is saying, said that he's not there.
No.
IPBO
we have told them to produce him.
Yeah.
When they fail to produce him, then they will hear from us. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The question with Nigeria, that's zoo. That's damnable zoological republic. That place. You don't understand how much that place have damaged Nigerians in general.
Everybody.
This place is not just Nnamdi wasn't fighting for the Igbos or the Biafrans, which include the whole Biafran states. He's also fought for Yoruba people. He also fought for Hausa people who are seriously, for centuries, been marginalized in the north. So why do you want his head? I mean, why must Nigeria want his head? This man has done a great stuff for Nigerians in general.
His critics are saying that the way he pursued the struggle, the way he was trying to demean other ethnic groups, instead of fighting the way you talk now, fighting for everybody,
okay,
that destroyed the struggle itself.
Okay, let me tell you, the underlying reason, not him, the underlying reason why people are telling you he is preaching hate is because of envy and anger over the Igbos. That's number one. Number two, ignorance of Nigerians not knowing that the person they are talking about is actually fighting for them. The third one is that Nnamdi Kanu, as a Nigerian citizen, has every right in the world to say what he wants to say. That you are Oba or governor, you're not immune from criticism. Nnamdi criticized everybody, including himself. So why would Yoruba people in general want his head, and Hausa say, oh, bury him today? Why? What did he do? Only words. He said, you know, he went to Afibo and he said to them, when in those days you guys used to go to the bush and come back with a man's head, you know what? When I go to Abuja, I'm going to come with Buhari's head. They say, oh, Buhari said he's insulting me. Man, you are a comedian. Why don't you say Nnamdi is a comedian as well? Because what he says is very, very funny. You know, he has court case to answer next month. This month, right?
On the 17th.
When that statement was made, how can Nnamdi go? He doesn't have arms. How is he going to bring Buhari's head?
What do you think about the idea to have a Biafran security services, the secret service?
Okay, right over here in this country, in America, there are security services everywhere. When I came to this country first, the first job I did was security. And besides that, you all know how much our people were being slaughtered. Some Yorubas were also slaughtered by Hausa Fulani herdsmen. The herdsmen were slaughtering people, right? So, and it continued. And before this security service was set up, there was slaughter in the churches down in the east. So Nnamdi Kanu said, okay, you know what? We're going to raise security service. Vigilant boys. No guns, nothing. So that they will be an eye to the public. Is that what is seen?
The critics say that when he says, asking the question, what is the model in terms of this struggle? Because is it the model of the Scottish, or the model of the Kurds, or the Catalonians? Yeah. Or is it the model? Is it the model of the Scot, or which was the model? What's the idea of how you plan to get it?
First thing you must understand before you ask of the model, Nnamdi Kanu has already said the model. When he said, give us the day of referendum, because a call for referendum is not a call for war. So, and in every civilized organization or country, they allow the people to conduct a referendum. Referendum means, let me finish.
Yeah.
Referendum means, okay, if you say these people want to belong to Nigeria, let them decide by themselves. If they say they don't want to be part of Nigeria, let them decide by themselves. But give them the chance to conduct referendum. Another thing I want to say, Aisha Buhari was not the first wife of Buhari. You should know that. Okay, when the first wife leaves, why is it that Buhari didn't kill his first wife?
But look at the situation in Iraq and Spain. They had referendum. They called start referendum, but the government is not organizing it. So what is the? How do you overcome that?
That does not mean anything, because why? In Spain, the people did not have armored car going around killing people. And in other places that you mentioned, they did not have armored car killing innocent people. Look at this picture here. They have killed 3.5 million people. From 1914 to today, they have been killing Biafrans, and they continue to kill Biafra. And do you know what the Hausa man said? He said, I'm going to bring the war to Nnamdi Kanu house. Why is that those Arawa people were not arrested? Why is it that when people say, give us a day for referendum, it means war? Why is it that in Nigeria, that when people say truth, the truth turns to treason? Why is it in Nigeria that a call for referendum has to be a call for war? Why can't Nigerian government said, okay, since you are demanding for referendum, let's conduct a referendum once and for all. If you win, then you go your own way. If you don't win, then we discuss how we can be one Nigeria. Why kill?
Okay, let me go to somebody else. So, okay.
Oh, hell, Biafra. My good friend, how are you?
That's good. All right, so yeah, I will. So the question is, you've had the position of the government, what Buhari says in every speech about the activities of the Biafrans. What is your view on how to go forward, knowing that the government is not receptive to any idea of having a referendum?
A dictator like Buhari, we know his history, right? From being a military head of state, and we know the brutality with which he governed. So we're seeing the same thing being repeated right now in his administration. It's hard to call this a democracy right now, what's happening in Nigeria. The way due process has been tossed out, the way he disobeys the court orders, and arbitrarily, sets the military upon a peaceful, unarmed people. So I will not take anything Buhari says seriously, because he's not governing as a civilian president. He's taking what is happening in Nigeria very lightly, because his people, the Hausa Fulanis, have Nigeria in their grips. The benefit of Nigeria's wealth has only accrued predominantly to his people, to his region. Allah is building a railway from Abuja to his house. That's the kind of country that we have. So why would anybody in his right mind take Buhari seriously right now? People say he's fighting corruption. Look at what is happening under his own administration. Okay, so his administration is going to end up to be one of the most corrupt Nigeria has ever seen. We know he's the most tribalistic of all the heads of state and all the presidents Nigeria has ever had in terms of his appointments. Look at how he's appointing all his, cabinet, and all the all the appointments are from his region. Is that what Nigeria, the so-called Nigeria that we once dreamt of?
What a wonderful question, the anchor of this good platform. First and foremost, I want to say, someone has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojukwu fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, Kanu did it via his own dimension. So ECPA is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Samonekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Ndigbo and that of the Southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Samonekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Samonekpa and Nnamdi Kanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world, in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Samonekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible. And when the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also to the government, to the Nigerian government, be worried about people. Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Samonekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? So a particular tribe, or a major tribe, to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government perspective in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Igbo man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country. And we know it. I know it too. And that normal man now has the spirit of dominance. you cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has a spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ojukwu foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. Now, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Nigerian Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I am very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there is a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did, or see that made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said, post election, that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but from 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now so now if the average Northern person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It should come by 2027. The same thing the Yorubas have tagged the Igbos for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop. And that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the Igbo man and exit the country. And then the Igbo man now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the Igbo man is championing for the exit, we are saying the Igbo man is not serious. There are claims that the Igbo man is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will not catch up with you, then you will know why the Igbo man has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.